How you doing? It's quite nice weather today. Sun's out. I know it's been damp, but it's fantastic. So I'm out in the garden as usual, doing my journal and book reading, and basically my morning routine. And that's something that I always do, and it's related to today's title, sort of how to unblock self-discipline, which, you know, is easier said than done. I think we can all, when we need to get something done, we can all do that one task, can't we? We can all sort of set that time aside and really push through and get that task done. You know, we just do it. That's how we get on. But one of the hardest things to do is to build consistency in terms of, you know, if you're working on a career or something or whatever you're going to work on. You know, right, we have those sort of projects that we just, you know, it might be, oh, I've got to tidy the garage or whatever, or I've got to repair this thing on the roof. You just get them things done. But building consistency over a long period of time is a much more effective strategy, you know, building self-discipline, really. And how do you become disciplined? And because you know, you might think it's a question of motivation. It kind of is, but you know, think about motivation. I don't know if you get motivated as such. Tend to do things. Most people do things out of two reasons. It's either out of pain or pleasure. You know, the pain and pleasure are the two things that sell anything. You know, so when you're selling things, you're selling on either pain or pleasure, and that's what motivates people. So motivation is not really a thing. We do it because, you know, we put that discipline in place just because we have to. 1 second, I might need to stop this and do this again. Oh no, I'm going to keep going, sod it. I'm just going to go and answer the door. Somebody's at my front door. I've just got to go and answer the door. So yeah, that's what motivation is really. It's just the need to get something done. And that's why we do anything. 1 sec, get the door. Here it is. Oh, hey, mate.
Hello, mate.
You're right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, come in. I'm just.
Take a lot of space in there, haven't you?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah, my financial advisor's just here. Yeah. So I better wrap this up quick, but basically, creating that self-discipline is, to me, is all about getting in your head that you have to work consistently each day in small steps towards your goals. And that's why I always say, try to focus on just 3 small things a day and make that consistent, because that's quite hard. You know, in my journal, you know, I've got my new journal and I'm using it and it's really good. And every day I write down the top 3 things that I need to do. They're not huge things, because, you know, your day consists of many things, but I try to make sure I do them 3 things at least every day. And, you know, not every day I'm doing them 3 things. Sometimes I've got a section at the bottom where you can write down some other things. So, but trying to be that consistent, you think, oh, 3 things, I'll do 10 things. It's very hard, actually. It's actually very hard. You know, being consistent. And also, when it gets to the weekend, you know, you can relax a little bit if you are the type of person that wants to chill out at the weekend. That's fine too. But what I always do is I also always try and do 3 things at the weekend as well. These might not be work items. They might be more leisure related or family related. So yeah. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, so that's it really. So the key to mastering and unblocking self-discipline is building that consistency. And the best way I found it is to commit every day to 3 small things. What are the top 3 things that I need to do today, no matter what? Don't make them too big, and just get consistent at that. And I find that if you do that, just make the task smaller until you get the habit of doing them 3 things a day. Build that habit. Once you build that habit, you know, you can get in the swing of things. And like I say, you know, when I'm reviewing my journal daily, and I put 3 things a day in there. I don't always do them 3 things. It's absolutely rock hard to even stay consistent on that, you know. I mean, I'll just read you a few things. I mean, there's nothing personal in there, but like for argument's sake, I've got a weekend day here. So the 3 things at a weekend might be train upper. So upper training is like push and pull, and a good diet. I had to send some messages out to people, reach out to people for some invites. And then I had to review. This is a work item. I would never work at the weekend, but I've got this big tender going on for a big project in my IT business. So I had to review some documents. And then, yeah, even yesterday, it was finish another project, which is not really a small task, but there wasn't that much to do on it. Send over some statistics for another project and respond to a particular person. Them 2 are really easy. That was easy to achieve, you know, but some days, like I've got a day here now where I was working on that tender again. I need to contact a person and I needed to train lower, and I just didn't do the training. Hard to do, you know, just because I ran out of time that day. I've got this tender, there's a lot of work to do. But the idea is every day when I write down these 3 things, I'm starting the day with a bit of intent, so I know what I'm doing and I've got something to focus on. And just having them, what are those 3 things that I must do today, irrespective of what else I do, make sure I do them 3 things. And they're all with intent and they're all working towards your goals. That's building that consistency. And if you ask me, out of everything that I've done over the years, I've used that method. That's why I put it into the journal. I literally use that for everything: training, personal life, you know, family, all my business activities. I use that same method. Just focus on 3 things. And out of everything I've ever done, that is the one thing that's built that consistency for me. And yeah, you know, I love it, and gives you a great life. You can live with intent, you see. Every day you've got a small plan. And that is the secret, if you ask me, to unblocking self-discipline. You know, if you just do that, if you just do like what I'm doing with create a plan and a journal and just work towards it every day, 6 months later, you'd be amazed at what you could achieve. I've done this time and time again, and if you ask me, that is the secret. All right, so unblocking self-discipline, 3 small things a day. Building consistency, working towards your goals, live with intent every day, write them down. All right, I've got to shoot because my financial advisor has just turned up. He's also one of the lads from the Jiu-Jitsu club, and we need to go through some pension stuff. So, yeah, see you all next time.